Hi everybody, and thank you for watching my YouTube channel. I'm going to do an update on my garden today. Last time I left you guys with the dill, it started to grow like always, and then the heat just wilted it out, and that was the end of it. So we didn't have any success with the dill because it was just we had too much heat come through, so it passed away sadly. And I want to show you here, apples are not in season in the summer, although it seems like a perfect summer treat. They're coming up here in fall, I believe. So I've been waiting all summer to get decent apples, and that's been kind of a hard thing to come by. So I usually like to have my beets with my apples. So if you see, these are my beets that were doing wonderfully for a couple months, and then all of a sudden in the last couple days, they started looking like that. And it's not from heat because it hasn't been terribly hot here lately. It just started to pass away basically, and I thought once the leaves started changing that it would be ready to harvest, but really what happened is they went from bold and beautiful to nothingness. And so these beets that were absolutely wonderful and growing and everything, I just kept letting them go, and this is the result of that, which is no big deal. I'm fine with that because it's trial and error and learn how to, you know, what happens to things in different climate and such. So what's going on here is the last 2 days they started to come down, and I started to look at them a little bit closer, and I'm going to go ahead and pull this out for you so you can see what's going on. And they're still firm, which is nice, but these little pillars here are starting to eat through them, and that's a pretty I mean, this was completely solid yesterday, and already a big chunk is out of it today. So this one was the one I was hoping to really get a lot out of. It was the nicest one, but I can cut that off and it's still firm, so I can still use that. And then we've got some little ones in here. These are all perfectly good. The thing is you can't eat these raw because they'll burn your throat. So you have to cook them, which I've never really done. I usually just juice them. So here's another one with a significant chunk out of it from the bugs eating it. Oh, roly-polies, you'd be surprised. They'll eat your strawberries to death too. And then some of them just completely rotted into mush down in the soil. But the good thing with that is that your soil will be nice and rich. So that's not a problem unless you were hoping to eat these. Look at that. Go through all this, get this all pulled, and then I'll probably go ahead and put some. If you zoom down here, you can see this is completely mush down in there. Nothing left of it at all. They're just decomposing all the stuff that's in here. So I'll turn up a lot of this soil. Oh, this is still, the bottom is still stuck to this. The root's still down in the ground. It's just... Alright, so as you can see, I transplanted some of these small containers of lemons into a bigger container, and they're doing really well. And then our tomatoes are still doing well. There's a red one right there. I keep off these little suckers. They're called suckers, I think, and you'll notice they're just little extras that come off the edges, like this one here. This, it'll just snap off super easy, and the leaves on them will be dead. And if you just pull these off, you'll keep your tomatoes alive much longer for extra time than normal. This plant would have probably been mostly dead. This plant would have been mostly dead by now had I not done that. And then also over here, we have a red bell pepper. And I have picked off at least 15, and now, since I've done that, it's given some energy to the plant, and we're getting some new ones growing here already, which is great. Lots of flowers on here, ready to become some red bell peppers. And then our strawberries are still doing well. We get a couple each week, and these flowers turn into the strawberries. To kind of check for dead stuff every day down in here, because the roly-polies, there's one right there. It's not red yet, but it'll be a good one. And then here is the exciting thing. We have, these are our Carolina Reapers. You can see they're looking pretty good here. I actually picked one off and it's drying out. You want to wear gloves with these things. And here's another one of the lemons that I transplanted, which is doing really well. And then I just went ahead and put in a radish here. You can see it's almost, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and pick this while you guys are here. So let's go ahead and pull this out. It's got quite a root system here. I just put a seed in there just for fun. I had a little pot that I just got, so I wanted to put something in there. That's not eaten. That's just a split from growing. It's fine. So I'll go ahead and chop that off, wash it up, and be good to eat. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. Green thumbs up.